Group chides Sanwo for naming health center after Tinubu'S wife. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Lagos for Lagos movement has slammed Governor Babajide Sanwo for recently naming a health center in Amowodofi after Oluremi, the wife of former governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am guessing what is happening. Well, for those who don't know, Tinubu was the former governor of Lagos State. I don't think anybody wouldn't know that with the way he's being criticized. You know, when he criticizes people, people get to hear about him more often. Okay, he is actually the former governor of Lagos State who is actually running or who is going to be coming out for the post of a presidential election under the APC umbrella. Though we don't know if he's going to become the party bearer, a flag bearer, but at the end of the day, we are going to watch and see how things plays out. Of course, a lot of people have kicked against it. Why? Some saying he's too old. Some saying he's not competent enough. Some saying we need a president who is actually young and competent. People with their own views. And because of that, anything concerning him these days carries a lot of criticism. Let's find out more, the news in detail. Please stay with us. Abdulaziz Adediran, the founder of a movement, described Mr. Sanwo-Olu's decision as an executive recklessness and insensitivity. Mr. Adediran said that such development had continued across the state as many state edifices were named after Mr. Tinubu, his wife, or his daughter by office holders. He also berated Mr. Sanwo's failure to immortalize late former governor Lateef Jakande 1 year after death. Mr. Jakande, who served as the first executive governor of the state, died between 1979 and 1983, died on February 11, 2021 at the age of 91. Mr. Adediran, in a statement issued in Lagos by his press secretary, Kazeem Bakare, said the former governor served the state more meritoriously than most of the politicians' governors after him. It is rather unfortunate that the state would not think of something in that regard for a hero of Jakande's stature as a mark of his immortalization, the Lagos for Lagos movement leader said. A befitting immortalization is not too much to ask for a state and national hero, he said. Lagos for Lagos movement, formed under the Lagos chapter of the APC, had defected to PDP last year. The founder has said the development meant an end to godfatherism in Nigeria's commercial hub. Let me say this. Okay, just hold on. That is the power of cult-powered gangsterism of a feared feudal lord, until men like Bola Tinubu are purposefully swept away into the archives of our politics. Outright human worship will continue to change popular aspirations. Well, kindly be reminded that all the low-cost housing scheme in Lagos 5 were named after Alhaji Lateef Kayode Jakande. It would be unfair to posit that the state has not immortalized IKG. This were done in his lifetime, and the late siege appreciated the kind gesture. Well, let me say this. Oh, somebody is actually coming out to say, oh, you're wrong. The housing estates were not officially named after Jakande, but because they were built by him, the people branded them Jakande Housing Estates. Okay, on this particular matter, it is actually a wrong time to do this kind of a thing. Yes, he is going to receive a lot of criticisms. He is going to. And if you think about it, if what they're saying is actually true, that, governors do that in Lagos, then I am really sincerely sorry. I am sincerely sorry. It is very an unsmart thing to do. Not to be sincere. One person, and one person. Nigerians, let me derate a little. Please, if you are those who come out and you criticize for the former governor of Lagos State, you criticize him openly, you say, oh, he's too old, and you give your reasons why they should not vote for him. It will not work. Do you know what will work? Self-competency. Instead of you going around saying, oh, this person has not, he has not done this or that, or he's not young, or he's too old. Instead of selling that market will not sell. Sell why people need competency. Sell why competency would help Nigeria stay together. Sell competency. Sell it. Tell people that, look, if you don't have somebody who is competent and somebody who is ready to challenge status quo, look at the implications. Sell it. It is going to work better because Tinubu's name is already everywhere. In fact, those who don't know him have already Googled him 1,000. I'm very sure of this one. They have Googled him 1,001 time, and of course, with the many, many good things he has done for people, whatever you are saying might not even come out. How he did this one, how he did that one. I think the only incident that will come outside was that's going to be linking to something really dirty is actually last 2 year. Will I say barely last 2 year? Is it 1 year plus? 1 year plus the NSAS protest. That is the only thing. But apart from that, I don't think there is any other thing that is going to be linking him, apart from people's comment. So instead of you using that energy, sell competency. Sell why we need competency. Sell how Nigeria is craving competency. Sell how, if we do not get somebody who is competent to be at the helm of affairs, something very terrible and horrible will happen. Sell that the fact that people are being marginalized and a particular region, or like not a particular region, almost all the region are being marginalized. So the fact that some regions are being marginalized, if it continues, or in order for it to stop, we need to vote in competency. Just sell it, because I strongly believe this is exactly the same mistake the PDP made last. I think the last time they were in power in 2014, they were so interested in criticizing, the person of Buhari, and that made him really, really popular. Okay, this man called Jando has started again. So long you're not an indigene of Lagos, your name must not be mentioned anywhere in Lagos. Still, he would not want non-indigenes of Lagos to vote for him to become Lagos governor. Don't worry, non-indigenes of Lagos are waiting for you at the poll. Indigenes, is Tinubu a Lagosian? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Whatever it is, people actually criticize him, especially when they actually came out and say this is a popular thing they do. Well, what concerns us? What concerns us is at the end of the day, the flag bearer will come out, we get our PVC, and we go out to vote for the most competent candidate. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.